Hi, everybody. Hey, kids. We just had Fat Tuesday, and now let's all give it up for Lent. And I mean all of it.
Since 2020, we've done plenty of virtual comedy shows online, and though the virus is slowing, we'll keep going because we've still got lots of hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin.
Hello, and welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. Here are some etiquette guidelines for Virtual Comedy Show. Please arrive 15 minutes early. Please be quiet, except for laughing. We've been a Zoom meeting civilization for 2 dang years. You know the drill. Just be polite. We would like to see your face as part of the audience. Let's be social, not just distant. So get comfortable, plan to laugh, but not heckle, and let's make our semi-quarantine world a bit more normal for a little while. Thanks, and enjoy the Virtual Comedy Show.
It's the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Brad Tassell and Steve Goodie. Tonight, Brad and Steve welcome comedian Sarah Halstead, plus funny songs from Lauren Mayer and Shantel Adams, and a Patti melt from Patti Vasquez, and much, much more. Now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Oh, thank you so much. Look at everybody. Look at how nice we are. What a great group. Eric, it's good to see up your nose again.
Thank you.
I was here last week. So good to see those nostrils flaring. Hey, everybody, welcome. We've got, hey, say hi to Sarah Halstead, everybody. She's never been here before.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Sarah, what'd you think of that opening? What'd you think of that fancy opening?
That was just stupendous.
It is.
I was not anticipating such a colorful, dynamic opening. I loved it.
And I did none of it. That's the best part. So, okay. So, hey, I missed last week. So, because my internet wouldn't work. So I'm going to whip through a zillion jokes this week. Hopefully, Sarah will stay after those happen. And then we're going to have a great show. Is everybody ready for that? Stephanie, everybody ready for that? Elena.
Ready.
So let's start with what I have to say. First of all, by the way, it was another week of horrible tragedy that is so hard to watch, isn't it? It's an attack on all of us. Terrible characters. A few bright spots, and watching it unfold has left me broken and disillusioned about the entire universe, really. And I'm talking about the book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm the only one watching the book of Boba Fett. Okay, so it only got good when Boba Fett left. That's when it got good. So, okay, so we're starting slow, but then we're going to peter out even slower. So besides the Star Wars universe, I didn't get to mention this last week, right when it happened, but another Death Star has swallowed up a tiny spinning planet, and I'm still not talking about Ukraine yet, but Steve Goodie, everybody, signed a deal with the behemoth Needle Juice Records. So come on.
Yeah.
The biggest record company in the country at this time. Hi, Steve. That is an amazing deal, which is good for Steve. But by the way, I do want to say that it might affect me. They may, Steve, right, take our albums too. But I have already said that unless I get total control of the entire company, I'm telling you right now that until I get total control, I'm announcing that until the year 2999, I am changing my name to this symbol. So then in 997 years, we can party like it's 2999. But good for you, Steve. Good for you. So, okay, now let's start the real stuff. So Fitch and Moody have downgraded Russia's credit rating to junk status as of Wednesday, meaning the country will have almost no chance of selling bonds and are barred from visiting Hogmeads on the weekends. By the way, Padfoot and Prongs are taking away Russia's Marauders map. When you get a sigh, that's
more Harry Potter references.
More Harry Potter references in well, Fitch and Moody. You probably didn't even know what that was anyway. Those are two of the largest credit ratings. Okay, here we go. By the way, so in the Ukraine, Russian troops are bombing civilians more than military targets. One Russian general said, the soldiers keep fighting back. We hate that. Which side are you on? Putin had said that he would only bomb people he didn't like personally, actually. I guess he still has a sore spot for that kindergarten teacher who stopped little Vlad from poisoning the paste. Putin says he will stop his advance just as soon as he gets what he wants, which is a wall across Berlin.
Really? Yeah.
Hey.
Maybe Ukraine jokes aren't the way to go. Maybe Ukraine jokes aren't the right. I'm cutting all the Ukraine jokes. By the way, Trump responded. Trump said, "I love walls. Putin's a genius." Okay, so, but you did hear this, everyone. I'm going to look at your faces so I can see the disappointment. Especially Tina. She's always the one that looks like this.
He's not awake.
That's all.
Yeah.
So anyway, hey, the January 6th committee has concluded Donald Trump was part of a criminal conspiracy to overturn the 2020 election. Yes, surprise right there, huh? Yeah.
Okay.
The
Shocking.
evidence is overwhelming, said a spokesman as he held a wet paper far away from his face. It was, got it from the toilet. Got it from the Shantel, nothing from you? Okay, good. Thank God I've got 300 more of these to try. Joe Biden did his first State of the Union the other night, and I thought it was amazingly lifelike. It's almost like Sleepy Joe is actually in charge of the country, everybody. Isn't that nice?
Ooh.
Even Republicans were forced to stand up and clap many times. Did you see that? And some were very disgruntled to get up. Ted Cruz looked pissed. He was like, did he just say fund the police? Mother. Okay, so by the way, did you see this? At one point, Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene were so excited by Joe, they thought they were back in the boys' locker room in high school.
Oh no.
Before. Okay, let's get rid of that because I can't keep that for too long. Hey, I'm using pictures now. Look at me.
Upgrade.
Upgrade. Okay, yes, yes, boy, have I upgraded.
Definite upgrade from last week for sure.
Yes, last week's upgrade, no grade, was from last week. So,
Upgrade, he exists.
By the way, in the dumbest, most pathetic convoy ever, disgruntled truckers didn't even really make it across the U.S. to Washington to protest at the State of the Union because they couldn't get enough pouty man babies to join. I guess $5 gas wasn't worth protesting a free vaccine.
Very
Even
good.
I'm not this big an idiot, said Disco Duck.
Ooh.
Hey, Tina, you know who Disco Duck is? As a song from the 70s. Yes.
Absolutely.
We know.
Hey,
it.
who saw this? Who saw this? A cargo ship sank in the Atlantic with $330 million worth of luxury cars aboard. Did you see that? Yep. Eric saw that. 300 million of the loss was because their gas tanks were full. That's what I'm looking for. An actual laugh.
There you go.
First one in 7 jokes. Other than that, it's at least news. Hey, oh, did you see this? Beto O'Rourke received 91% of the vote to win the Democratic Texas primary for governor. Come on. Huh? Yeah. Greg Abbott promises he will win, though, after he arrests all the parents of transgender children.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I hate when it's true, don't you? Okay, get rid of that one. Hey, let's move to entertainment because we haven't had any yet. You know what? Right now, Sarah's going, how'd that guy get passed at the Comedy Store? What the hell? Not a chance. I did material back then. So in entertainment, the second season of Picard, starring Jean-Luc himself, 81-year-old Sir Patrick Stewart, premiered tonight on Amazon Prime. Who's going to watch? Raise your hand.
Oh, totally.
The action is intense. as Jean-Luc fights being assimilated into the collective at Shady Hills Nursing Home. Engage. Your teeth are solid food. Okay. That's my favorite joke. Now my natural favorite joke. Peter Dinklage, we all love that guy, don't we? Peter Dinklage plays Cyrano de Bergerac. Who's seen it? Anybody seen the movie yet? Oh, Jan.
No, I want to.
I'd love to too. In the new movie Cyrano, as the lovelorn poet and all-star fencer, in an interview, they asked Dinklage about the new twist to the old age story. And Dinklage said, "What twist are you talking about?" And they were like, "You know how it's different than the original." And he said, "How's it different?" And the interviewer said, well, you know, and then there was a really long pause. That's it. The entire
No.
Now, the Supreme Court will take up a Colorado case of a bigoted web designer who wanted to start doing wedding couple sites, but asked to post a message that she refuses to work with gay couples because she loves God so darn much. Loves God so much. By the way, her site does give half price for second marriages to the nanny you got pregnant. I'll take it. I'll take it.
No way, Jose.
One page to go. Ooh, I put that right through I threw that one right through the ring. 2 points one.
The ring light.
10 points to what house?
This one is one of the jokes from these are the jokes from last week that I'm going to do.
Oh boy.
My wife was not happy about. So here you go. A Finnish cross-country skier suffered from frozen penis during the Olympics. Who saw that? Frozen penis. Oh, yep. Some people have seen it. It is supposedly very painful. Now, many were skeptical of the issue until they touched it with their tongue and it stuck.
Oh.
Oh no! He's very popular. That guy. Oh heavens to Betsy!
Oh dear!
All right, 2 more, 5 more. Here we go. Everybody's like, "You're taking up a lot of time." I know, because I got 2 weeks I'm doing. So, by the way, a JetBlue pilot was removed from duty after he blew twice the legal blood alcohol limit for pilots of 0.04 before stepping on the plane. The main question asked after the incident, how is the legal blood limit for pilots not none? What the hell? No blood alcohol.
Good point.
I know.
Really good point.
By the way, the pilot, James Clifton, 52, admitted to having 5 to 6 drinks the night before. On hearing that, he was removed. We'll take him, said Spirit. Okay.
Oh, dear.
Live or us. Our name tells you we're drunk. Hey, here we go. Let's finish this up. In Kanahohari, New York, I don't even know if that's how you say that. Wyvern Flat, a name that tells you that's inspiring some good decisions right there. That's just Wyvern Flat is being sued by the town for having a pot-bellied pig in his new house because the town doesn't recognize farm animals as emotional support animals. Nope. Now, Flat said the pig is helping him through his divorce. That's not going to help his case, said the ASPCA. Another gross joke. Yeah, if you understood that one. Okay, I'm going to skip the next one and do the last joke. Here it is, the last joke. Steve, be ready. Hey, we're going to, by the way, we're going to have a special Lauren up.
No, we're not going to flip it. We're going to leave things as always.
I'm flipping it. I don't care. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, here we go. A 20-year-old man angry about the Canadian mask mandate called a bomb threat to the government offices in Ottawa, Ohio.
Oh my
That was smart, wasn't it?
Oh,
The city hall employee he called said, "So you want us to pass this on? Is that what you want?" By the way, next week he will go defend the border from the Mexicans.
Great.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's find Steve Goodie. Where are you, Steve Goodie? There he is. Steve Goodie. I'm Brad Tassell.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Brad Tassell is here. He's well dressed, and most importantly, he's here.
That's right. What'd you call this look?
I forget. Oh yeah, the combo Mr. Rogers Hugh Hefner look.
Yes, that's right. I need a pipe, like a good pipe right now.
A good bubble pipe. That's what you
need. Bubble pipe. Right. Hey, so let's ask Sarah. Sarah, is it okay? You still here? Was that okay?
I'm here. I thought that was fantastic.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Well, wait till you hear this. Steve Goodie's going to do something.
Yeah, here comes well, hang on. First of all, I want to say goodbye to Brad for a second. Bye,
Brad.
Bye.
Hi, Brad.
Hey, everybody. It's an exciting week. I'm so glad everybody's still hanging in there. It's a very tense time in the world, as we know. And everybody's hero right now is Volodymyr Zelensky, president of Ukraine. He's a hero. He's brave. He's a politician who's doing the right thing. We like that. But I just want to point out to everybody, he used to be a comedian.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the main thing to remember. He was probably a goofball. He was probably just like one of us. And that is what brings me to our top 10 list tonight. The top 10 category tonight. What top 10 things we need to do to get Volodymyr Zelensky on this show?
All right. Yeah.
Show. What could be a better boost for us and for him than for him to be on this show? Yes. So let's get right into it. Top 10 things we need to do to get Volodymyr Zelensky on this show. Number 10. Write him a hilarious monologue about the fact that in English, Putin means farting. Number 9. Rename this show Ukraine's Got Talent, and also National Sovereignty. Number 8. Introduce new segment, The Putin Melt, where Putin's head does that Raiders of the Lost Ark head melting thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Number 7. Do at least one item on this list in Ukrainian.
Росіяни заходять в бар, але це українські бари, їх просять вийти.
Not sure if I was being Chevy Chase. I don't know. Translation. Number 6. Translation. 2 Russians walk into a bar, but it's a Ukrainian bar, and they are asked to leave. The top 10 things we need to do to get Volodymyr Zelensky on this show. Number 5. Zelensky, how we're lucky Tassell showed up.
That's true. His internet's still better than the ship.
Number 4. Line up a string of one-nighters from Kharkiv to Chernobyl. Headliner gets a hotel room and an M16 with 80,000 rounds.
Yeah.
Top 10 things we need to do to get Volodymyr Zelensky on this show. Number 3. Praise him for changing every street name to Goose and Squirrel Boulevard. Number 2. Volodymyr sounds like Vladimir, so a remake of Perfect Strangers is a slam dunk. Volodymyr, I'm going to take over your country. Cousin Vladimir, don't be ridiculous. And the number 1 thing we need to do to get Volodymyr Zelensky on this show, tell him we'll bend the rules a bit and he can say F Putin every night.
Yeah.
So wait, you bleeped that was good. How'd you bleep did you say
I have the power of
Oh, so good. I need one of those.
Did you mouth it or say it?
I said it, gosh darn it.
Oh, okay. Well, that was great.
No, I
Gum.
Hey, we've had people do that on the show. Who Marilyn Reiska said, but
yeah,
she's famous.
I know,
so
but we've tried to forget about her.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what time it is? It's time for our friend Lauren. Hi, Lauren.
Hey, it's Lauren.
Hi.
Buddy.
Oh boy.
Hi, everybody.
Let's
How
do
are
it.
I'm going to try something. I'm great. It's so good to see you guys. It's been so long. I haven't seen that
yeah.
top 10 graphic thing. That was really cool.
Why, thank you very much.
Oh,
We
you
got a
won't
graphic
believe
thing for
what
you.
we're gonna see later.
We're gonna get very graphic. Here we go.
Oh.
It's our musical guest. Our musical guest. Gonna sing something funny and then Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest. Our musical guest. It's time for our musical guest. And Mayor.
I got a song. I'm so thrilled. So normally what we do is I'll do a song, then Steve does something related to it, and I do something related to Steve's. But I'm going to add a twist. I'm going to start with something related to Brad's monologue because
Wow.
there is.
Ooh.
So,
Is it a series of boos?
and I'm doing all politics today just because I feel like
Yay.
it. So anyway, this is dedicated to two of the people who appeared in Brad's monologue. Meet Marjorie, who can't read or spell, thinks white supremacists are swell. While Lauren is her pal, you see, who barely got her GED. What a crazy pair, but they're nut jobs, ignoring the rules they try to skirt. Both of them truly hateful, and both of them dumb as dirt. Marjorie hates masks, she's anti-vax, and fears Jewish space laser attacks. While rifles Lauren does adore, what is she compensating for? What a wild duet, but they're nut jobs. Them without a brain or heart, but you gotta give them credit. They make Louis Gohmert look smart. Marjorie's pals are racist jerks. She doesn't know how government works. While Lauren never skips a chance to spew out anti-Muslim rants. What a pair of dolts. Yeah, they're nut jobs. Intolerant nut jobs, obviously. The insults that this duo hurls has Congress looking like mean girls, and I guarantee they're perfect for today's GOP.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. I can't wait to put that on the internet.
Yeah, man. I think we're currently doing that, but yay.
Oh yes, I'm sorry.
And I can't wait to see what you do with that.
Well,
Steve.
the real
I
internet.
noticed that you have a couple things in there about, well, obviously people that are annoying and powerful and annoying with their power. So I'm going to do this song. I did a bit of it a couple weeks ago, but I'm going to do the whole thing now because I think I've got it. But I'm still reading it, so forgive me for not having memorized it. Imagine dialing the phone really fast. Beep, 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 beep. Hi, I'm tech support, putting you on hold all day, and I don't care. And I'm a TikTok video that says, wait for it, and then doesn't go anywhere. I'm people ghosting you and treating you like crap on their shoe. Cause you need life more than life needs you. Does this have a familiar ring? Does it remind you of anything? Yes, I'm your ex who's just bored and waiting for you to dump him eventually. I'm your life and basically everything. I'm Kaiser, I'm Cigna, I'll insure your health. Just pay your full deductible and go yourself. I'll forget you and ignore you like you don't exist. And if you don't like the system, you're a communist. Does this have a familiar ring? Does it remind you of anything? Yes, I'm your cat who only lets you live because you clean out the cat box and for the food you bring. I'm your life and basically everything. You wait in line while I waste your time. Enjoy guns and religion, hope for remission while the politicians transition into sedition and highly organized crime. We don't like it when sports teams change their name. We don't like peaceful kneeling in the name of change. We like to complain and complain and complain. Want everything to stay the same, cause it worked for us when you worked for us, and that's why you're to blame. And I must scroll down for more lyrics. Great. Hey! I was enjoying the song, and then it got to the bridge, which became complicated and loud, and I don't understand what's going on anymore. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Does this have a familiar ring? Does it remind you of anything? I really am your ex, who was just blowing you off until you dumped her because she was too much of a coward to do it yourself, and she probably thought she was letting you down easy, but come on, who are we kidding? And yes, this song has a familiar ring because I was listening to Garfunkel notes just before I wrote it, full disclosure, and it also reminds me of the song from The Big Bang Theory that Howard sang to Bernadette in quarantine, because this is your life, and basically everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And now,
That's everything.
yeah, give us another one, Lauren.
Okay, well, I think the song of mine that relates kind of loosely to that is appropriate because they're, oh wait, whoa. That's not what I want. Sorry, wrong one. Sorry.
Do that one instead.
You're an engineer. What I love about this show is that both Steve and Brad are such feminists. And so Steve basically just made fun of jerky guys. And since we got a lot of women on this, I've been accused of this song being a little anti-men, but it really isn't. It's just anti-men who act like that. So here we go.
So it's
Men's rock.
Also politically
Anti-me,
appropriate
yeah.
because there's been so many states trying to get rid of reproductive choice. Still,
Boo.
do this again. Boo. So here we go. Just a little biology lesson. If men could get pregnant, contraception would be a basic right. Access to birth control would never be cut. No one would say you only needed it because you're a slut. The pill would probably be the method favored, and it would be free and bacon flavored. Men could get pregnant. Without sex ed, we wouldn't be so darned uptight. States wouldn't make up legal contortions to prevent men from having safe, legal abortions. And a real effective morning after pill, you know, would have been invented like 100 years ago. If men could get pregnant, they'd decide exactly when they want to conceive. There'd be great pregnancy comfort devices. Stretch marks would be a national health crisis. And about natural childbirth, men wouldn't give heck to me. It would be as rare as natural vasectomy. And think about it, if men could get pregnant, they'd get at least 2 years paid maternity leave. They'd proudly breastfeed in public and not cower. They'd want to show off their size and squirting power. Choice, I hope men view it by thinking about what if they had to do it. This reproductive battle we have already won it. If men could get pregnant, the world would be a better place because women would run it. If men could get pregnant, just kidding, not really.
Not kidding at all.
Yeah.
Bacon flavored contraceptives. I think that if whoever promises that wins in 2024.
Yes, that's right. Well, I do a bit in the show where I say, I hate these guys that are with their wives, they're having a baby, and he goes, honey, I'd go through with this if I could. Bull crap. Not a chance in hell. Like, should I get drugs? I said, honey, you can have crack. Let's do whatever it takes. Baby come out a hell of a lot easier. So let's hear it for Lauren.
Thank you, Lauren.
Yeah.
Hey, Lauren. Yeah.
Lauren, tell them how to find you.
Oh, laurenmayer.com or laurenmayershop.com. I have a new album out called I'm Fine with an asterisk about the past 2 years. And my website's laurenmayer.com. And I will watch the replay later because I have to go to work. So
Okay.
All right. Hey,
Thank you for being here, Lauren. You rock.
thank you. You guys rock too. Thank you for having me. Bye.
By the way,
Nice
Steve,
meeting you, Lauren.
before we bring the wonderful Sarah on, I have a quick story. Speaking of females being the better species in all ways, I'm trying to get a new passport, and I only have 3 weeks to do it before I leave the country, literally for the rest of the year. And I sent it out the wise way through the post office, and it disappeared. And I couldn't find it. Didn't show up. So I called the post office. I finally got a hold of somebody, and they said, we'll try. We don't know, blah, blah. But then today I got a call from a nice lady called Turinda. Her name was Turinda. She actually was the one that delivered it. She found it and took it herself to the passport office. And she called me to say that she did that for me. And I would like to say thank you to the U.S. Post Office and, of course, Turinda. It was beautiful because only women do a good job. Okay, thanks, Steve. Let's bring Sarah up. Let's
I think that's a great idea. It's Sarah Halstead, everybody.
Yay! Hi.
Hey, Sarah.
We're so glad you're here.
So, Sarah, we do have we have a big intro for you and stuff like that. So be ready for that. Okay.
Ready for it now?
Sure. And then you talk.
You're going
like
to do it
Tommy.
now? Oh,
It's
okay.
time for a big headliner. Got some funny jokes to say. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Man, I'm so glad that it's Thursday. Yeah.
Sarah.
Sarah Halstead.
This is the best virtual show I've ever been on.
That's true.
I'm not kidding. Where have you guys been? Now the pandemic's over and I finally get in your lineup. Thanks a lot.
Keep doing it.
I'm actually just getting over COVID. Yeah,
Aw.
oh my goodness. It's over with and I'm fine now. I just took my free at-home COVID test. I did test myself, which is more than I can say for the material I'm about to perform. I haven't had a lot of invites for virtual shows, but I've been alone a lot, and you really get to know yourself when you spend a lot of time alone. And they say integrity is what you do when no one is watching. I know I have integrity when no one is watching because I wore perfume for this Zoom show. That is integrity. I actually use bathroom spray and live alone, and that's integrity. It's the little things. It's the litmus test. It's the things you learn a lot about yourself, and my shows have been canceled because we had a surge here in LA of COVID, and the shows were canceled, and I was supposed to perform out of the country, and my manager had me on this app called 360, and it's an app where you can track people's whereabouts, because I'm at a stage in my career where places I perform, I could go missing.
Whoa.
So she asked me on this app 360, and I didn't end up going out of the country, and I forgot that she had me on the app, right? So not only did she catch me not quarantining, but she caught me going to In-N-Out Burger 3 times in 3 days.
Oops.
And then, so she called me out on it, and she was like, okay, I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to, take you off this app. I said, okay, good. I'm doing a virtual show tonight. She said, oh no, I'm going to keep you on the app. I don't trust those things. So, hey, just know my manager knows where I am right now. Okay, everyone. Something, obviously the really big news, what's going on in the world right now, is the fact that I recently changed my hair color from blonde to brunette.
Cool.
Yes, that's right. That's right. And people are saying to me, what is your real hair color? Are you blonde or are you brunette? And the answer is, I don't know. I don't. I've been dyeing it for a long time. I have no idea, but some of it has grown in. And I think it's pretty safe to say that my real hair color is gray.
I understand.
Isn't that just so great? It's just so, and it's not like really heavy gray, but it's just enough to ruin my day. I really want to grow old gracefully. I don't mind gray hair. I don't mind old people. Today I had to stop in the middle of the street for a little old man with white hair to cross before I realized it was just Pete Davidson. But I realize, and I know what you're thinking, it's like no matter what color my hair is, I still look like a Karen who's about to call the cops on your kid's pool party. There's no escape. I know. I was trying to be productive with my time alone, and I wanted to, educate myself, read educational materials, and I finished the memoir Malala. Do you know about Malala, the Pakistani activist who was shot in the head by the Taliban and lived? She was shot in the head for promoting education for young girls. Well, I got through that memoir in an hour. Woo, I was feeling so smart. I was like, ooh, I'm a speed reader. And then I saw on the cover that it was the children's edition. So I still think I'm pretty smart. Got through it in an hour. But I'm getting back in it, getting my fitness up again, because COVID takes a little bit out of you. And I did take a class at the gym and I was keeping up really well. And I sort of felt like everybody in the class was looking at me for leadership, like I was the teacher's pet. And then afterwards, I found out the class was called Silver Sneakers. I guess they saw this and they saw this. No, everyone in class was old, but I thought it was just because it was the 6 a.m. time slot. Who else is up that early unless you're brooding over a lifetime of mistakes? I'm going through a breakup. My relationship did not make it through COVID. It did not. Well, thank you. We were so close. We were madly in love, and he was so smart and handsome, and we were compatible. But one night we were sitting having dinner, and he was chewing his food, and I could hear his jaw crack as he chewed his food. And I just couldn't take it anymore. That was it. So yeah, out of there. He's gone. No, COVID is what happened. I said some things, he said some things, and I really wasn't sure if the breakup was final. I thought maybe he would fight for me, but then I saw he removed my access from his HBO and Hulu accounts. So. Yeah, right. That's the first time I cried in 5 years. Because I am never going to know the ending of Succession season 3. Who does that to another human being? That show is just so good. But that relationship, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be totally, that relationship was just 3.5 years of my life. What? That's nothing. I mean, the last of my childbearing years. What? I don't need a family. We were trying to have a baby. He just never knew it. It's the Michigan thing. I'm from the Midwest. We like to keep it surfacey. We don't go too deep. I'm from Flint, Michigan. And if you don't know Flint, good for you. No, I love my hometown. I love Flint, Michigan. It's just if you drink the water, you'll die. Okay. Yeah. We're known for dangerously high levels of lead in our water. Okay, you all don't read the news. Good. I'm happy. We have very dangerous levels of lead in our water, and I have something. I drank it out of a garden hose for 18 years. Yes, so I have something growing on my back. I don't know if it's a pimple or a nipple. I don't know. I really have no idea how this is going to go. But they say it's interesting, so people from the Midwest, we like to keep it on the surface. We talk about two things: the Detroit Lions and what's for supper. Just don't ask us to get deep. The communication thing it's just not my forte, and it's interesting because when they talk about relationships, men and women, they say that men want to fix women's problems, but women just want men to listen. Well, not this woman. No, men, you're allowed to fix my problems, okay? I have no problem with you coming in and fixing this. If I have a problem with my kitchen sink, fix it. If I have a problem with my car, fix it. If I have a problem with my cognitive dissonance causing myopic tendencies because my mother repeatedly forgot to pick me up from ballet class as a child. Or just give me access to your HBO Max and Hulu accounts. I'm not picky. But I'm not completely alone. Don't worry about me. I have a cat. Anyone out there surprised to hear I have a cat? My cat is he's an emotional support animal. And for those of you who have ever owned a cat, you know the term emotional support cat is a complete and total oxymoron. Okay. My cat offers he was sitting there, and once I started performing, he got up and left. Okay. I was going to show you. I was going to take the camera and show you where, and he just doesn't care. Okay. He is. And he suffers from anxiety. So I have him on medicinal cannabis. Have you heard about this? Yeah. They have medicinal cannabis for animals, and it's going really well. Except now all he wants to do is eat potato chips and binge on Bob's Burgers. And Bob's Burgers is on Hulu.
Oh dear.
Yes. So he's just angry. He really wants anybody who has a password to Hulu. If you could let Benny know, he would be very appreciative. Oh boy, it's really crazy though, isn't it? All this stuff going on. I am actually happy that I don't have kids right now. I think it was actually a good thing. And I'm very pro the non-binary movement and the transgender movement. I think it's fantastic. But I think when it comes to a little girl wanting to be a little boy, I think she needs to give it a beat. Because if I had the option of being a little boy, it would have gone a little something like this. My mother would have pulled me aside. I'm 11 years old. And she would have said, honey, you're going to grow breasts and you're going to go through a series of training bras. And it's going to be very embarrassing in front of the family and in front of friends. And then your vagina is going to bleed uncontrollably 7 days out of the month. And you're going to suffer debilitating cramps. And you're going to have a curfew versus your brother because you can get pregnant. And you're going to carry a baby full term until it squeezes out of your vagina. And if it doesn't come out naturally, they're going to cut you open and take it out. And you're going to have awful stretch marks for the rest of your life. And you're going to make 30% less versus your male counterparts. Or you can be a boy. I don't know. I'm just saying, if I had the option, I think I'm glad. You just have to give it some time. I'm enjoying my womanhood now. I enjoy being a woman, but in fact, today, something very romantic happened. I received an anonymous package of luxury luggage made by Lexus.
Ooh. Nice.
Ooh. Yeah. And I looked up the retail value, $1,200 value, this luggage.
Wow.
Yes, I know. So I bought myself a Lexus after the breakup because I decided to buy something I couldn't afford to make myself feel better about my life. And so whomever sent this luggage to me, they know what I drive. And they're trying to get my attention, and it's working. The problem is I've been a little promiscuous since my breakup, and I'm having a difficult time narrowing it down who it could be from. Now, the one guy is romantic, but he doesn't have money. The other guy has money, but he's not really romantic. And then I thought, oh my goodness, could it be from my ex? Is this from my ex and he's trying to tell me that he wants to get back together? Is he trying to say, let's meet on a trip and throw your things in this beautiful luggage that matches your car and I'll meet you? All of a sudden, I'm feeling like the protagonist in Pride and Prejudice when she goes to meet Mr. Darcy in the wild field. And I'm on my knees and I'm saying, yes, I'll get back together with you, Mr. Darcy. And as I'm on my knees and now I'm eye level with the packaging that arrived in, and I see a phone number. So I call the number and I hear, hello. Hi, this is Sarah Halstead. I received some luxury luggage that I don't know anything about. Yeah. Did you buy a Lexus within the last 6 months? Yeah. Thanks for the business from Lexus.
Whoa.
So the moral of the story is, who needs a boyfriend when you have a brand new Lexus and luxury luggage to go with it? I'm fine. I told you. I'm Sarah Halstead. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed being
Hey, Sarah, yay.
Yay! Wait, I
That
haven't
was
added
awesome.
myself. So that was beautiful. Thank
That's
you.
wonderful.
And you know what? Steve has both of those services. So if you want to, and he'll never actually come see you. So that would be a good. So
That's
single,
right.
I think that would be beautiful.
And if I had $1,200 worth of luggage, the most I could put into it would be 1/50th of the value of the luggage. That's how many things I own.
But Steve
I might
also
take that tag.
Steve also does have a little motorcycle, so that's kind of nice too. So, and we got 15 messages from men who are ready to come out and date.
Yeah, maybe you didn't understand the premise of this show. This isn't exactly J date, but that's okay. You were very funny.
Hey, I do want to say, let me say this. You know what? I would agree, and not Steve and I are humble, but this is the greatest virtual show that has ever been.
It really is.
We literally started this show the week of our 100th show comes up at the end of this month, and and we have been doing this, and we have had people on this show who would never do virtual shows, never. And the minute they got off this show, they went and got their own damn shows. They said, "Oh, I've got to have a show now." So
great.
Yeah, and we're going to continue to do it because we really love it. And
Yeah.
the
And we found
30
out that even if neither of us shows up, the show still happens. So it's
That's
awesome.
right. We don't even have to be here. If we don't show up, there's still a show. So
That's
it's
what I call a
fantastic.
franchise, my friend.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that was good. Let's hear it again for Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Everybody, that was fantastic. And I'm going to find her and get rid of her, though. Bye.
Already did it. I'm on it.
You're quick. So,
Yeah,
hey, Steve, I forgot what's next.
The next thing we're going to do is a very exciting segment that we call
It's time for a Patti Melt with Patti Vasquez, Patti Vasquez. From global conflicts to greenhouse gases, to folks refusing to wear masks, and politicians getting caught grabbing asses. She's melting down. It's a Patti Vasquez, Patti Melt.
I hope she's here.
Yes, there she is.
Hi, everyone. I am not in the car. I'm not in a basement. I am not on my own couch. I'm at a friend's house. Hi, everyone. This is their couch. Hi. Ooh, undisclosed location. There is so much happening in the world. I don't even know where to start. I'm already a little bit bothered by people who are annoyed that women find President Zelensky sexy. I'm sorry, what? Because after 4 years, it's been a little bit hard to look at our own president. We're not allowed to.
Hunter and I didn't find them. We found the chalk ones that are sort
We're
of.
talking about chocolate. Shush.
Who's got chocolate? Bring me the chocolate. That was.
No. If Sarah can't have Hulu, Patti can't have chocolate. Carry on.
That's right.
What is happening? This seems like how my life is going right now. Okay, so did you turn everybody off? Now no one's there.
No,
It's all
we're
very
here.
confusing.
We just turned off Nancy.
We're here.
Sorry, Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Okay, so anyway, we can't talk about Zelensky. Let's go on. I've been distracted, and that's really the point of the Patti Melt, is whatever's on my mind is what I melt about. So there's obviously a lot going on globally, and it's stressful, and you try to get a little bit of rest. Maybe you take an edible. Maybe you have a beer with your edible, and that's how you end up on your friend's couch enjoying a Thursday evening. Hi, everyone. So, as much as there are things going on globally, let me just make it a little bit local. In Illinois, on Monday, we have drawn down our mask requirement statewide. which is, I get it. You know, we're under 2% for positivity rates. Fine. Our hospitalizations are down. Okay. There are people who are still worried, which is why, you know, people like me who have a child who have a disability, and maybe we still need to be safe in public. And that means wherever we are, we don't care how you look at us or roll your eyes, or Governor DeSantis, it's all just theater. I'm going to be a jerk to teenagers. I'm saying, I love our governor. Pritzker's done a great job, but he actually had a celebration of Maskless Monday. Like, yay, we're not wearing masks. But here's the thing, you can't celebrate something that is really just a symbol of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people dying nationally, tens of thousands of people dying in the state of Illinois, still millions of people struggling. It's not a celebration. It's just like, you know what, make it just like, you don't have to wear a mask right now. Don't tell anybody. That's what I needed. I didn't need the Ferris wheel on Navy Pier to give out free rides for taking a maskless selfie. It's not that kind of a celebration. It's just like, oh, I guess it's kind of safe now. That's what it is. It's kind of safe. Not like, I was going to swear. Here's the other part.
Get your beep ready, Steve. Beep ready.
Be ready. No. I got it. Well, you know what? That's our governor. Guess what our mayor did? So we had yesterday the most corrupt politician, this is the most alleged corrupt politician in the state of Illinois in our history. Michael Madigan, the most powerful speaker in the country, was indicted with 22 counts of bribery, extortion, whatever. And it was huge news. People thought it was going to come for a long time. Other people never thought it was going to happen. He was untouchable. So that was huge news. Only I wake up today to news that the mayor of Chicago is being sued for defamation because in an argument with a Park District lifeguard, she said, I have a bigger, how do I put this? Richard. I have a bigger Richard than you have. I have a bigger Richard than all the Italians. I have the biggest Richard in Chicago. Now, as crazy as that sounds, and it is crazy to say you have a big, everyone knows what I'm talking about. She says she has yes, Johnson, a big Richard Johnson. A big Lyndon Richard Johnson. Yes. So, but she says that, and one, it's just funny to hear that she said that. And a lot of people are like, that's disgusting. That's unprofessional. Well, come on, let's slow our roll a little bit. For centuries, men have behaved that way. And there isn't a body part. Like if we said, hey, she's got big ovaries, not a big deal. everything that is ballsy, see what I did there? Gets to be the male part. You know, when they say that we're ballsy, I just think of overstuffed pantyhose. So I'm just saying, let Lightfoot swing a little bit. That's all I'm saying. I mean, with that sounded wrong. Let her Johnson swing.
What? Let her Johnson. Yes, I agree. I think we should. That, you know what? Let's say that for all the women. Let your Johnson swing, everybody. And ladies and gentlemen, that's Patti on an edible right there. Right there. Patti on an edible. Swinging her Johnson on the show. I think that's fantastic. Wait, where'd Patti go?
I got rid of her.
I'm right here.
He's clearly under the influence. Plus, I got to hook up her Hulu.
What? So Steve, before we go on, I just wanted to talk about, I don't know if you have this down for now, but I wanted to talk about it.
No, not yet though. Hold on a second.
Oh, wait, are you doing a Gilbert thing?
No, but we have a Shantel thing and we need to get it in here.
Oh my God, we have the greatest thing in the world. It's a world premiere that we have here tonight.
I got to find her.
You have an opening for her?
I got to find her.
I got her. I got her. You just play an opening.
Okay, I'm going to play the opening. Chantel's just going to do one song, so this opening will be just a little bit truncated.
It's our second musical guest. Our second musical guest.
That's it.
Wait, why didn't she come up?
I don't know. You're in charge of getting her up there.
Well, her camera's off.
Oh, Shantel, turn on your camera.
She has no audio and her camera's off.
Can you hear me?
There she is.
Yeah, but you have no camera.
She just doesn't look like it.
There. Oh my God. Okay, let's move on. Play it again, Steve. Play it again.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Go for it.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay, my internet wasn't cooperating there for a minute. Yeah, I can't believe that Patti just talked about my name. That's like crazy because because my name is seriously, you're not gonna believe this. That's Steve. This is really my name. My name is Richard, and that's just crazy. Yeah, and as it turns out, this is my moose, and his name is Dick. So we're often known as Big Dick and Little Dick. Hey, I'll tell you which one's the big one, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So anyway, I've been doing this this freedom convoy thing, hey, and I know some of yous are mad at me because you're trying to get your end table from IKEA in Calgary, and it's stuck in my truck, here in Toronto, the capital of Canada. I don't know where the other guys are, I thought they'd be here, but anyway, yeah. So like, I know it's kind of frustrating because you're trying to sit down your Labatt Light when you're sitting on the couch and you got nowhere to put it because your furniture's stuck in my truck, and that's frustrating, and I am sorry for that. But anyway, yeah. So I wrote a little song here that I'm gonna play you if get my computer working, and kind of wrote it with Tim McGraw. He didn't really know about it, but like if he knew it. And if anybody is offended, please direct your comments and emails to my moose, Dick. We'll get back to you, all right? I'm a Canadian trucker. Yeah, I'm a badass mother trucker and a pretty damn studly lover. I keep them standing in line. I ain't getting that backseat. Bill Gates ain't gonna track me, so take your horses and your mounties and just ride away. You can find me at the border. You ain't gonna get your Chewy's order. Your dog is gonna starve and shudder. I ain't getting that backseat. 'Cause I'm a Canadian trucker. Yeah, I'm a really badass Canucker. And did I mention a really great lover? I can kill a whale or buffalo with just an arrow and my hickory bow. I bet you can't do that, Trudeau. I do it all the time. All my friends call me Moosehead. If you climb up in my truck bed, you'll know what I mean. Enough said. I keep them standing in line. I'm a Canadian trucker. I'm a polar bear and beaver lover. I don't like to listen to the doctors. What do they know anyway? You can take your shot and shove it. I'm unprotected, that's the way I want it. Like having sex without a condom. I do it all the time. Grandma's in the ICU. But Trudeau, I just wanna say F you. Cause none of that COVID stuff is true. It's just a government scheme. Shout it out on the CB. This is my true north, strong and free. I got my Maple Leaf flag. North American people, except for Mexico. North American pride. So proud to live unless COVID makes us die. Save you from the communists, all the evil-hearted leftists, even the indigenous. Hey, go back to your own country, eh? Canadian trucker. I listen to Hannity and Tucker. They say the vaccine's for suckers, even though they got it. Shove it. Newfoundland up to none of it. I'm unprotected, that's the way I love it. Hey, freedom is mine. I'm a Canadian trucker. Yeah, I'm a badass mother Canucker. Did I mention a phenomenal lover? Okay, now get your Confederate flag and let's go protest, eh?
Wow! Yeah!
Hi, everybody. That was Richard and Dick. Richard and Dick, everybody.
That's great.
By the way, okay, so Steve, I have something to say as soon as I'm going to do my little thing here. Let's hear it for Richard and Dick. So, Richard Dick. Okay, I'm taking over.
Okay.
Give me. Hi, everybody. So here's the point of the show when I tell you that we've got a bunch of people in the show this week. And Sarah's right. This is the greatest show. But if you notice, I don't think Sarah even knows that we have a lot of people working behind the scenes. And also, what we need you to do is we need to find a way to pay these people and the comedians we have on the show. Also, if you get a chance, go to virtualcomedyshow.com, click donate to the comedians, and we make sure the comedians get paid. First of all, we need extra money this week because Shantel, that is permanent marker.
You know what you're talking about?
That's right. So if we want to get that off her face, it's going to take it's going to take some electrolysis. So we need that. Also, Patti's edibles aren't cheap, folks. We need to get it. So go to virtualcomedyshow.com, click donate to the comedians, and we give the money to the comedians. Steve and I are comedians too. And of course we pay this guy to get a hair weave. And Steve also has to bump up his subscriptions to social media and other plans so he can give them to Sarah. So please, virtualcomedyshow.com and click donate to the comedians, and it helps us out because we're coming up to our 100th show, and we have had by the way, Tom Cotter will be here that show. Who else, Steve? Who else is going to be here?
No idea.
No idea. Well, Randy Brooks will be here before that again, but who's another great fan of the show.
Nothing but great stuff on that on the 31st. Let me bring myself in here. Yeah, man, we are compiling a trivia contest that's going to be awesome. Pay attention to the shows that are happening in the next 4 weeks. You could win an enormous prize, a gift card to Bennigan's worth well over $12.
I think it's
no
a gift card to Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Well, we're discussing on what the gift should be, but it's going to be great.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be luggage. I'm pretty sure it won't be worth $1,200.
No, it will not be worth. It might be a new Lexus if I can get out to LA soon and steal one.
If we can distract someone with a Hulu connection.
That's right. I'm telling. Yeah, it could be a year's worth of HBO Max. I don't know. So okay. So Sarah, jump in. So great. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. So okay, Steve, I forgot what's next.
Well, the next thing I want to tell you about is a little bit about me. I wrote a song last year that has been nominated for a Logan Award. The Logan Awards for comedy music are taking place in a week and a half in Minneapolis. And so I've been asked to perform the song and maybe win in the category that I'm in, Best Parody Song of 2021. And it's a song called Rolling Get Off Twitter. It's to the tune of, Proud Mary, Rolling on the River. We made it Rolling Get Off Twitter because J.K. Rowling, author of the wonderful Harry Potter series, turns out to be a huge transphobic. So she needs to shut up.
Terrible.
She wrote a song about it. I'm hoping to win a prize.
You have a video for this song?
I don't have a video for the song, but I have the following video to promote MarsCon, where the Logan Award will be presented. So I'm going to share that now.
Play it.
The world's longest-running comedy music concert series is back.
I'm literally only here because I'm desperate for human interaction.
That's the best ad for MarsCon, the comedy music track ever.
MarsCon 2022 is taking place March 11th through 13th at the Hilton Minneapolis St. Paul Mall of America Hotel in Bloomington, Minnesota.
Yeah, I haven't performed in a year. Let's do the hard one first.
This year's event will have performances by The Great Luke Ski, Devo Spice, Insane Ian, Power Salad, Steve Goodie, Versatile Fluff, Meow Meme, Ross Child, Bad Beth and Beyond, and this year's music guest of honor, TV's Kyle and Linzilla.
There's only one thing to do if you want to go moo-moo-moo. You do the cow.
Hopefully this year they'll remember to bring their cowbell.
I couldn't find it!
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't even have a cowbell.
It's in the closet under a bunch of plastic Japanese crap.
Worth it. For more info on MarsCon, visit marscon.org.
Yeah, so if you're going to be in Minneapolis in March because you're as stupid as I am, come check it out.
It'll be nice. It'll be nice.
It'll be a lot of fun. It's going to be a whole lot of fun.
That'll be great. So that's fantastic. So you know what I think it's time for?
Oh, yes, I do know what you think it's time for. And I'm going to remove myself and get ready. I believe you're talking about the worst joke of the week. Is that what you're talking about?
I think so. I'm going to do it from the control room.
Okay. I am the control room. Hang on a second.
Now you are. But I'm in this control room.
Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Boo! That was the worst joke ever.
The story of my life, everybody. So, hey, the worst joke this week is about a mother in Ohio who was so proud of her son that she pulled over and began yelling to him as he did his news report. Miles Harris works for Channel 6 and was broadcasting from the street when his mom pulled up and yelled, "Hey, baby." Harris told the cameraman, "That's my mom," and then told her, "I'm working and you're holding up traffic." Mrs. Harris then asked Miles if he was wearing clean underwear and did he break up with that slut. Thursday song.
Have a very merry Thursday. It's a special time of week when Thursday bells are pealing and life no longer seems so bleak. Let's open up our presents and carve our Thursday goose and wait for Father Thursday to arrive upon his moose.
You know, we tried to incorporate all the wonderful family traditions that people associate with Thursday.
Thursday comes but once a week, but do not shed a tear, 'cause there are more than 50 Thursdays packed in every year, and every single one of them is full of mirth and glee. So stuff your face and break some wind and join the revelry. Have a very merry Thursday. Put on your orange fez and decorate the Thursday tree with milk, bow, spam, and pez. Once you've curled your mustache and donned your Thursday clothes, I'll catch you 'neath the mistletoe and punch you in the nose. Merry Thursday, Merry Thursday, Merry Thursday.
Bye-bye, Facebook.